Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have this look for you. It's my daily makeup routine. It's not too much. It's kind of simple. But I really like it. I just do a little bit of my brows, mascara, eyeliner, and lips plus blush. Kind of like full face, but it's not too much, you know. Okay, so let's get right into it. So I am going to use my foundation. It's the Nars Radient foundation in the color Aruba. This one. And I'm going to use my beauty blender for this. And I know it may be a little bit too dark for my natural skin, but usually when I do tan, I get this look. But now all my tan has left me, so now I need foundation for it instead. Okay guys, that was my foundation. Now I am going to grab my Nars concealer in Sucre D'orge. And I'm going to use my ring finger to put it underneath my eyes. And this color goes really well with the foundation color I used, Aruba. And with this concealer, your line underneath your eye just disappears. It's amazing. It's magic. And I also like to drag the concealer until here, which gives you that lifted eye look. Okay, now I'm going to contour my nose, and I am using a bronzer. You can use any bronzer you want, but I use this bronzer like a long time, and it's really good, so I'm gonna keep using it. So what I do is I take a blending brush and then I put some bronzer on the sides of my nose. And also underneath and on the tip. And on the sides. And lastly, I make a straight line like this, because then you will get that tip to go up. And then I just blend it out with my beauty blender. Okay, so now I am going to take my Mercier translucent powder in the color translucent, and I'm going to take a sponge like this, dip it in the powder, and then I'm going to place it underneath my eyes, and also dragging it here and down. So we have kind of like a triangle shape. And lastly, I also like to put it on the sides of my nose, so my nose will get smaller. Like that. Oh yeah, and guys, a little update. By the end of this month, I'm going traveling. I'm going backpacking through Colombia. So I'm very excited. But it will be very difficult for me to make makeup videos, of course. So I will be out for 1 month and I will be back in January. Okay, so now that the powder is finished, we are going to do the brows. And what I'm using is this thing. And basically use kind of like an angled brush for this. You make it wet and then you place it here. And then you can create these nice thin lines. So it looks like it's real hair. But sometimes I also use this MAC Shape Shade Brow Tint in the color Stud, and it looks like this. And with this, you also can create those fake looking hairs. Okay, so we are going to let this bake, and I'm going to start with my brows. And I like my brows to go upwards. So basically, I just follow my natural line. I don't add too much because I already like my brows, how they look. What I also do is I put some of it here on top. So the tail of my brow looks a bit thicker this way. But I don't like the color to be too black. I just want it to look really natural, you know? Plus I also like to fill in a little bit here. And I'm just stamping this brush because if I drag it, the color will be too much, too dark, and I don't want that. And sometimes when you look in the camera or you make a picture of yourself, then it looks totally different than in real life. So I also like to do that. I make a picture of myself and to see if my brows are kind of similar and the way I want. Okay, so now I am happy with the shape of my brows. And I'm going to wipe off this powder. And I'm taking this brush, this Morphe brush. So now the concealer is set, and I swear it will not move or crease at all. It's perfect. With this foundation though, it does tend to get a little bit oily on the sides of your nose, on your chin and forehead, so sometimes you do need to put on more powder. But I don't mind because I love powder. It just gives this nice matte finish, you know? Now we're going on to the eyes, and I just put a little bit of eyeshadow, and I love to put on eyeliner and mascara. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to use this color for my lids, and I'm going to place it right here from the inner corner to the outer corner, like that. That's it. And then on the crease, starting from here, dragging it outwards because I want that foxy kind of look on the eyes. And I'm not going to drag it all the way here. And then also dragging it from here until here. No, so you get that triangle. And again, very subtle, not too much. And this is my go-to look. So I use it every day. And then I'm going to take another brown color, a lighter color, and place that under my brows. And then with the brown color, I'm going over this brown we just used and a little bit more on this side just to make it a bit darker. And that's basically it for the eyeshadow. So now what I like to do is blend it a bit out. And then taking my beauty blender, and what I like to do is put my beauty blender here and then dragging it kind of to create this line. All right, now for the eyeliner, and I am using just a simple Essence black eyeliner. Now on to mascara. And I am using the Colossal Volume Express Mascara by Maybelline. And we are going to pack that on our lashes. And I always start from the outer part, like so, and then put it underneath, close my eyes, and drag it up. So again, oops, here. Okay, so open your eyes, put it underneath, close your eyes, drag it up. And when I put mascara on, I like to drag the hairs that way, you know, because we want that lifted look. So I'm not placing my brush here upwards, but I'm kind of brushing the hair that way. And what I also like to do is grab a pin like this and then basically divide the hairs where you want. Okay, now I'm going to place also mascara on the lower lashes, starting from here. And I kind of just wiggle the hairs like so. Like that. And if you have any mascara underneath your eyes or up here, then just let it dry and then just wipe it off with your nails. You know, because if it's still wet, you will make it only worse. So girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. Next up is blush. And I'm just taking a pinky colored blush. I just like to put it on the apples of my cheeks. Just smile. Okay, and then taking the same brush I used for to contour my nose. And I like to start here. And also taking it upwards here. And then what I like to do is take my beauty blender and just blend these colors a bit out because it's too intense, you know? I don't want to go out like this. It's just too much. We want it to be subtle, right? Okay, next up is lip liner, and I'm using the MAC lip liner in the color Stripdown. And for a lipstick, I use the MAC lipstick in Burnt Spice. And yeah, that's for the lips. Yeah, we're finished. This is actually the final look. You know, it's not too much. I just like my eyes to be there and my lips. So yeah, guys, that's it. Next week I will also have a video coming up. I will be leaving by the end of November to Colombia to travel, and I'm going alone backpacking, so I'm very excited. Maybe I will film something there, I don't know yet, but I will be back in the beginning of January with all new videos, so I am very excited for everything. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you like this video, then comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.